Tuning into Daily News Podcast on Mangalore today means staying ahead with insights and updates that matter. Today, we're diving into the news that shapes our community and our world. Welcome aboard.
In a heartwarming turn of events, a resilient transgender woman named Ani from Mangaluru has defied societal discrimination. After facing humiliation when auto-rickshaw drivers refused her service, Ani took matters into her own hands. She purchased 4 auto-rickshaws and started renting them out, a remarkable feat showcasing her resilience and determination. Originally from Raichur, Ani's journey in Mangaluru began with pursuing her studies. Despite facing challenges in finding employment due to her gender identity, Ani didn't let the setbacks hold her back. The turning point came when she was denied transport one night, prompting her to take charge of her situation. Today, Ani stands as a beacon of empowerment, symbolizing strength and self-reliance in the face of adversity. In a startling revelation, the Karnataka Lokayukta's Mangaluru and Udupi divisions conducted a surprise raid on the Mangaluru City Corporation, MCC, uncovering widespread irregularities and negligence. Led by Deputy Superintendent of Police Dr. Ghana P. Kumar, the operation exposed middlemen in revenue and town planning departments, with one caught with unaccounted cash. The health department was flagged for pending files and uncollected fees, while engineering and accounts faced criticism for delays. Town planning violations included issuing permits against norms. The MCC also failed in drainage and pollution control, allowing illegal connections and inadequate sewage treatment, leading to environmental hazards. The Lokayukta confirmed that a detailed report will be sent for further action. The probe raises crucial questions about administrative integrity in Mangaluru. Vijay Kotian, a senior reporter from Vijay, Karnataka, has been selected for the prestigious Brand Mangaluru Award by the DK Working Journalists Association. The award recognizes his outstanding report titled Huli Vishake Qatar Nidida Asif, published in the Vijaya Karnataka edition. The esteemed award includes a cash prize of ₹5,001, a citation, and a memento. The judging panel comprised of ACP Geetha Kulkarni, senior journalist Jaydeep Shenoy, and journalism lecturer Guru Prasad. Vijay Kotian, with over 2 decades of experience at Vijaya Karnataka, will be honored at the award presentation ceremony at Town Hall on June 25th, where he will be conferred with the award by City Police Commissioner Sudhir Kumar Reddy. A well-deserved recognition for his efforts in promoting harmony through his impactful journalism.
In a touching story from Irvailu village, Chandrasekhar, who had been missing for 36 years after leaving for Mumbai, has finally reunited with his family. Chandrasekhar, suffering from mental health issues, was taken in by a compassionate Marathi family in Mumbai who helped him recover and find work. A divine prophecy revealed that he was alive, giving hope to his family. Recently identified by a local resident, Chandrasekhar returned home just in time for a major religious ritual. His 80-year-old mother was overcome with joy to see her son after so long. Chandrasekhar plans to work in Mumbai for a few more years, but will stay connected to his family and attend all future events. A heartwarming tale of reunion and perseverance in Irvailu village.
In recent developments, the Ahmedabad City Crime Branch Police have detained a Chennai-based electrical engineer, identified as Renee Shilda, for allegedly sending bomb threats to several organizations, including a school in Udupi. The accused reportedly used fake email IDs, VPNs, and dark web tools to send threatening emails to institutions across multiple states. Udupi SP Hariram Shankar has confirmed that the police department will be reaching out to Ahmedabad authorities to request the transfer of the accused for further investigation into the Udupi incident. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story.
In a recent development, international flight operations from Mangalore have faced disruptions due to Iran's missile strike on U.S. military bases in Qatar. Passengers are urged to stay in touch with their airlines for the latest updates on their flights. An Air India Express flight from Mangalore to Dammam was rerouted to Muscat, while an Indigo flight bound for Abu Dhabi made an emergency landing in Mumbai before safely returning to Mangalore. Travelers are advised to stay informed as the situation unfolds. In a shocking turn of events, a handwritten letter exposing heinous crimes in Dharmasthala village in Belthangadi Taluk has surfaced on social media, causing a stir in Mangaluru. The letter claims to reveal murders, rapes, and killings of young girls, with the writer admitting to involvement in burying the victims' bodies. Expressing guilt, the individual has vowed to surrender at the Dharmasthala police station and disclose grave locations. Lawyers from Bengaluru have rallied for police protection for the informant, as the Dakshina Kannada police stand alerted. The letter references a conversation with a Bengaluru lawyer affirming the intent to surrender and cooperate with authorities. Superintendent of Police Dr. Arun K. assures legal action will be taken upon disclosure of information. This revelation comes amidst heightened public curiosity following the arrival of the district's new resolute police chief.
In a bizarre incident at IIT Powai campus, a 22-year-old man from Mangaluru, identified as Bilal Telly, was arrested for trespassing and attending classes by posing as a student. Bilal managed to stay on campus for over 2 weeks before his identity was exposed during a session by a professor. He claimed to have come for a one-day study program, but stayed on to attend engineering lectures. Police found nothing suspicious on him, and he confessed to illegally staying on campus from June 2nd to June 7, and then again from June 10. The authorities at IIT Bombay were taken aback by the incident, raising concerns about his motive and possible access to sensitive areas. The police have booked Bilal for trespassing, and investigations are underway.
In an exciting development, the Vande Bharat Express is set to revolutionize travel on the Bengaluru-Mangaluru route. Minister V. Samana announced progress on electrification work, with 22 kilometers already complete and 33 more to go. This initiative will benefit commuters in Bengaluru, Tumakuru, Hassan, and Mangaluru. Additionally, plans are underway to double the railway line between Hassan and Mangaluru, featuring 57 tunnels and 700 bridges, requiring an estimated budget of 50,000 crore. Land acquisition for the Belur-Hassan railway line is in progress, with a deadline set for July 20th. Construction on the Kadur-Chikamagaluru-Belur route, spanning 68 kilometers, is also moving swiftly towards completion. Stay tuned for further updates on this exciting project that will enhance connectivity and convenience for residents in these regions. Israel-Iran war update. As the conflict between Israel and Iran continues into its 12th day, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has issued a statement proposing a ceasefire. Araghchi's announcement comes in response to U.S. President Donald Trump's claimed ceasefire initiative. The situation escalated further as reports emerged of an Iraqi military base being targeted by a drone. The conflict, which began with Israeli airstrikes on Iran on June 13th, has resulted in widespread destruction and casualties. The tensions heightened when the United States conducted strikes on 3 Iranian nuclear facilities. In retaliation, Iran has reaffirmed its commitment to advancing its nuclear program amidst the ongoing hostilities.
In a recent online fraud incident in Mangaluru, a resident lost a whopping 46.5 lakh to a scam involving an online investment group named Mayfield Trading. The victim fell prey to false promises of high returns on investments in shares. The cybercriminals even went to the extent of demanding additional payments under the guise of income tax. The case has been registered with the Mangaluru City Police for further investigation. Meanwhile, in separate cases reported from Udupi and Kundapur, individuals were deceived in work-from-home scams. A woman from Udupi ended up losing 1.9 lakh to a fraudster who lured her with a fake work opportunity. Similarly, another woman from Kundapur was duped of 2.21 lakh in a similar scheme, promising lucrative returns on part-time work. Both victims have lodged complaints with the respective police departments. Authorities are urging the public to remain vigilant and cautious while engaging in online transactions to avoid falling victim to such scams.
The Mangaluru City Police Commissioner, Sudhir Kumar Reddy, has revealed that the investigations into the murders of Suhas Shetty and Ashraf have been carried out using evidence-based scientific methods. He urged the public to provide any additional information or evidence directly to the police instead of sharing it on social media. The National Investigation Agency, NIA, has taken over the Suhas Shetty case, while the police are continuing their probe into the Ashraf murder. Mr. Reddy addressed allegations and clarified that the police are diligently examining all angles of the case. He also highlighted initial lapses in handling Ashraf's case and assured action against those responsible. The police commissioner warned against spreading misleading information on social media and emphasized that while innocent individuals would not be harassed, culprits would be dealt with firmly. Mr. Reddy also mentioned the authority to arrest individuals making hate speeches and reiterated that repeated offenders would face legal consequences. In today's update from Mangalore today, tensions rise between Israel and Iran as Israeli Defense Minister Katz orders the military to respond forcefully to Iran's alleged violation of a ceasefire. Following the detection of missile launches from Iran towards Israel, the directive for high-intensity operations against targets in Tehran was given. This development comes shortly after U.S. President Trump declared the ceasefire in effect. Stay tuned as we keep you updated on this escalating situation.
In a shocking turn of events, a robotics engineer's unrequited love led to a series of hoax bomb threats in 11 states across India. The engineer, Renee Joshilda, used fake email IDs in her ex-lover's name to exact revenge for his rejection after he married someone else. Using her tech expertise, she evaded authorities for months before a crucial mistake exposed her identity to the police. The hoax threats included targets like the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad, causing panic and mobilizing security forces. Renee even claimed to be behind the tragic crash of Air India's Ahmedabad-London flight AI-171 that claimed many lives. The police unraveled her sinister plot when they traced her IP address from a careless login. Renee's tale of one-sided love and ruthless revenge serves as a cautionary reminder of the blurred lines between reality and fiction.
In a major crackdown on corruption, Lokayukta sleuths conducted raids at the residences and offices of 8 government officers across Karnataka. The officers targeted in the raids include Prakash, BBMP assistant engineer in Bengaluru, Dr. S. Pradeep, research director in Shivamogga, Lathamani, accounts officer in Chikamagaluru, KG Amarnath, chief officer in Anekal, Dhruvaraj, town police inspector in Gadag, Ashok Vasanad, engineer in Dharwad, and Mallikarjun Alipur, executive engineer in Kalabaraji. The raids revealed unimaginable wealth accumulated by these officers, disproportionate to their known sources of income. Cash, gold, diamond ornaments, and other valuable items were seized during the raids. The investigation is ongoing, and more details are expected to emerge.
In Mangalore Today news update, amidst escalating tensions in the Middle East, India has been working diligently to bring back its citizens from Iran and Israel. Over 2,200 Indians have already been evacuated from Iran under Operation Sindhu, with the latest group of 292 nationals arriving in New Delhi from Mashhad. In a separate evacuation mission, 165 Indians residing in Israel were brought back safely by an Indian Air Force aircraft. The evacuation efforts come in the wake of heightened hostilities between Iran and Israel, which have seen numerous missile strikes exchanged between the two countries. India's swift response to evacuate its citizens demonstrates a commitment to ensuring the safety and well-being of its people in times of crisis. Stay tuned to Mangalore Today for further updates on this developing situation.
In a significant development, U.S. President Donald Trump has successfully brokered a ceasefire agreement between Israel and Iran, putting an end to the 12-day war between the two nations. The ceasefire, which comes after a series of deadly attacks in both countries, was agreed upon by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Iranian authorities. Trump urged both sides to uphold the ceasefire and warned of consequences for any violations. The recent escalation saw Iran launching missiles and Israel responding in kind, resulting in casualties on both sides. The agreement was reached following intense negotiations involving U.S. officials, Qatar, and direct communication between the leaders of Israel and Iran. The news of the ceasefire has had a positive impact on markets, with S&P 500 futures rising and U.S. crude futures falling. The ceasefire brings hope for stability in the region after a tense period of conflict.
In a strategic move, the U.S. recently deployed its advanced B-2 Spirit bomber to target Iran's well-guarded nuclear facility, marking a significant military operation. On the other hand, China seems to be making silent progress with a similar stealth aircraft development. Satellite images unveiled a flying-wing stealth aircraft at a secret site near Malin, Xinjiang, suspected to be a high-altitude, long-endurance platform aligning with China's ambitious aviation projects, like the H-20 bomber and J-36 fighter. The aircraft's massive 52-meter wingspan closely mirrors the U.S. B-2, raising questions about the origins of China's stealth technology. Notably, former Northrop engineer Noshir Gawadia from Mumbai was arrested in 2005 for selling classified defense information to China, including stealth technology used in the B-2. Despite initial denial, Gawadia confessed to the espionage, leading to a 32-year prison sentence. With China possibly benefiting from stolen secrets, concerns arise as it strives to develop a formidable stealth bomber akin to the B-2.
Amid escalating tensions in the Middle East, Indian airlines have halted flights to the volatile region, causing disruptions for passengers and significant financial losses for the carriers. Air India has announced the suspension of operations to West Asia, east coast of North America, and Europe. Flights from North America are being rerouted away from closed airspaces. Indigo and SpiceJet have also warned of delays and diversions, prioritizing safety and compliance. Akasa Air acknowledged potential impacts on its operations due to the Middle East situation. Passengers are advised to stay informed and patient during this period of uncertainty.
In a developing situation in the West Asia region, the Israel-Iran conflict has surged into day 12. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has made a significant statement offering to halt attacks if Israel stops its airstrikes by 4 a.m. local time. This move comes in response to President Donald Trump's alleged ceasefire proposal. The conflict escalated further as Iraqi military reported a drone strike on one of its bases. The tension initially rose when Israel launched attacks on Iran on June 13th, leading to widespread destruction and casualties. Adding to the turmoil, the United States conducted strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities. Iran has declared its unwavering commitment to advancing its nuclear capabilities in response to the U.S. operation. Stay tuned for more updates on this escalating conflict.
In breaking news from Beersheva in Israel, tragedy strikes as a ballistic missile from Iran hits an apartment block, leaving 4 dead and several injured. Sirens wail across central and southern Israel as multiple missile attacks continue. This comes amidst talks of a ceasefire announced by U.S. President Donald Trump. However, conflicting reports surface with Iranian Foreign Minister Araghchi denying any agreement. Tensions escalated on June 13th with Israel's Operation Rising Lion targeting Iran's nuclear sites, prompting retaliatory strikes and further attacks after the U.S. intervened. Stay tuned to Mangalore Today for the latest updates on this developing situation.
And that's a wrap for today. We're thankful for your viewership and invite you to delve deeper into today's topics at mangaloretoday.com. Keep up with the ever-evolving world by subscribing to our channel. Thank you for being part of our day. Good night and stay informed.